So
You need the Heine lick maneuver?
I'm good.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up? Press the button.
Oh.
Don't me.
I was just informed that we're stepping on Yellowstone. I don't know if we're going to get anybody watching us.
I don't know.
A lot of people like that Yellowstone. Well, look at there. There it comes. There they come. How you doing, guys?
Bear with me. I'm pulling up comments, guys.
What's going on, Trench? John? Spencer?
What up? Debbie says hello, geez. Mr. Trent says
no spoilers.
No spoilers. We're not watching until the season is over, and then
We will binge it.
Deb says hello, geez. How are we doing tonight? Doing awesome.
Doing good.
Got Timothy Church in the house. What?
What's going on,
He
Timothy?
says, hey, y'all, what's up? Not a whole lot. Just kind of...
We figured we'd touch base with everybody. We've been pretty darn lazy today. Woke up this morning, did some painting.
Yeah. Little Blinky says, 5 more minutes. Yellowstone is almost over.
You'll be all right.
Vicky says, hi, geez. Well, hello, hon.
So he says, Cheryl says, how's it going? Dinner looked great. It actually was really good. But I tell you what, it's talking back to me. Indigestion.
Lisa says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. How was your day? Good, hon. Good. Mr. Trench says, I just finished installing an ultra capacitor in my truck. Fuse is optional.
There you go.
That sounds some like Back to the Future stuff.
Nah.
April says, you got a kilt on?
My shorts.
It's his knee britches. Don't
Better
do that.
watch out how I do that.
Hey,
I may or may not be going commando right now.
It may be blue. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, glad you're getting downtime. Excuse me. Debbie says, Mary did a great job painting the ceiling.
What's up, G? Wash hands. Wrong with my hands.
And for those of you that's seen the video that G shot of me painting the ceiling, the reason I didn't use an extension rod is because the part you see me painting, yes, there was no cabinets there, but I was painting above the cabinets, and I was too afraid that I would get too sloppy and touch the cabinets with the paint roller. So it's just easier for me to stand.
We
up
got
there and do
extension
it.
tools.
We do. We have 2 of them. Tracy Little says, hello from Canada. Love you guys. Keep on trucking.
Queen says, nice socks, Mrs. G. What's wrong with my socks?
Love my sock. They're Marvin Martian. Lay bought these for me for Christmas.
I guess
don't know,
I'm not that cool.
like 2 or 3 Christmases ago. She got me some Stitch ones too. They're just the booty socks. And Bub got me some.
Katrina says, there we go, into the gutter. I'm just stating the facts. You know, guys, I'm transparent. I'm probably one of the most transparent people you'll ever meet. Too bad our politicians weren't that way, right?
Kathleen says, haha, knee britches.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Trench says, seriously got scared for a second with that kilt comment. Thought I was about to see something I did not want to see.
That's still a possibility, Trench. I'm going to do my best not to make that happen.
Ash says, I'm not going to even bother trying with Facebook today. Hello, family. Hey, sweetheart. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, socks go great with your shirt.
Thank you.
Cody Larkhart says, hope y'all have a great evening. You too, hon. Gail says, hi, G's and G family. Hey, guys.
Are you going to live over there?
I got a horrible tickle in my throat right before we started. Darlene says, hey, after dark, awesome G's.
How you doing? I tell you what, I mean, I've got to tell you, no good deed goes unpunished. Every Christmas, it's always the same thing. Anytime we do some kind of fundraiser for somebody, it's always the same thing. As soon as you do something to help somebody, I get a million other inboxes of people saying, hey, can you send me $100? Well, one person actually just came right out, hey, can you send me $100? And then other people want me to do GoFundMe's, other people want me to post. Guys, I can't help everybody. I'd love to help everybody if I could. I really would. It's just not feasible. Otherwise, the whole page will be nothing but, hey, send money.
Yes. And actually, let's take a moment. Lori, that lives in Washington State, she's one of our G-Force family. She is in the ER right now. You guys know she's been feeling really rough and can't shake the illness that she's got and The antibiotics are unfortunately not working, so she's at the ER. Let's keep her in our prayers, guys.
Yes, it wasn't Lori I was speaking of.
No.
Made me feel bad now for talking about it, and then you come up with a comment like that on it.
Sorry. And she just popped on and messaged me. Mook says, got a hairball, Mom? Something. Just right before we started, I got a tickle. Oh, it says, I hope to come down to the States. Would love to meet up with you guys.
That'd be wonderful.
That'd be awesome. Bradley says, what's up, buddy? I'm new to your channel. I'm a firefighter of Orlando, Florida, 34 years in county. Keep up the great videos and stream. Well, thank
Appreciate
you.
your service, brother.
And
you guys go through a lot out there in your line of work, and see a lot.
And welcome to the G-Force, Bradley.
We appreciate what you do.
Dr. Pepper Drinker says, so questions for you. I thought that you guys were going to put trailer behind the house, not on the driveway. That did not work out, Dr. Pepper Drinker.
I went to go back this thing in there, and the road that's in front of the driveway is like that. And on the other side of the road, there's a big old ravine. Well, I say ravine. It's a ditch. And I went to go try to swing it in there, and every time I could try to get back up underneath the trailer, my front end was getting down in that ditch, and it put too much of a miter on the fifth wheel, so the fifth wheel kept wanting to hit the bed, and no matter how I approached it, I kept getting in a bind. So I said, you know what, forget it. What I need to do is I need to extend the approach, the entrance to the driveway. I need to extend it probably by another 20 foot in order to get the thing back in there, because there just isn't enough room. So I said, screw it, and I put it in the front driveway.
We'll get her done. John is sending prayers. Carol is sending prayers for Lori. Owen is also praying. Thank you, guys. April says, keep doing what makes you feel best. That's all you can do.
Scott said, how did the shirt auction go? It went actually wonderful. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. I think we raised a total of $2,000, was it?
Yes.
And Karina, Mook's aunt, was very appreciative. She wanted me to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of her heart. She was crying. She just was overwhelmed by the generosity.
She sent Mook a text message today, and she said she can feel the prayers working already.
Yes.
She was able to have a good night's rest last night, and that's the first night she's had a good night's rest in quite some time. So, guys, keep her in your prayers. Keep lifting her up, and we appreciate it. Ash says, awesome. Pam says, how you loving the fifth well being at the house now? We're really liking it.
It's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
It's really nice because I open the door, and the gate and the front door to the RV are right there.
Right there.
So open the door, the gate, and let the pups go run into the front yard and burn some energy, use the bathroom, and then they're ready to come back in.
Can your kids check on the propane ever so often? It doesn't freeze up again. Yeah, that ain't no big deal. Matter of fact, I got to go get propane tomorrow. We're just about up. I got to go get a drink.
Right now, I'm going through tough times, but when I can, I will donate. Sweetheart.
No, you're fine. Thank you so much.
Prayers are awesome. Excuse me, guys. I hate that. Tina says, hi, G's and G-Force family. Prayers. Thank you, sweetheart. How's everyone doing this evening?
Get down.
John says, wow, that is good. Pam says, awesome.
Get down.
Joyce says, good evening, G's. Good evening.
Oh.
Scott says, good to hear that. We'll just have to keep the prayers coming. You turn your massager on.
Oh. I'm vibrating over here.
Dan says, gee, I sent you a message. Did you get it? Yes, ma'am, he did. And we have...
Matter of fact, we packaged up a couple extra spices, Jan.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that orders the G-Spot seasoning, we made it up today. It's bagged, and it'll go out tomorrow. Mrs. G's looking for the stickers. I don't know what she did with them.
I think they're in the big truck.
Are they in the truck?
Yeah. Willie says, good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Evening, everyone. Good evening, hon. Linda says, happy Thanksgiving, Trucker G and Mrs. G. Thank you, hon. Bradley says, the reason I started working in first responding is because my brother was a state police officer, and my dad was a park police officer. And he was hit and killed by a drunk driver giving a ticket. So sorry, sweetheart.
I appreciate you doing it.
KR says, TT Marie. Scott says, prayers work better miracles.
Somebody asked, did the trailer come with the couches? Yes, Trailer
Yes.
came with the couches.
It's got 3. We've got this one here and 2 large sofas, one on each side of the living room. MC says, hello, G family. Love y'all. Keep the prayers going. Yes, we keep everyone in our prayers on a daily basis. Angie says, well, I ain't going to Indiana. I'm going to stay in California.
Who's with it?
Angie.
Oh, right on.
Kama says, evening, G's and G-Force family. Love y'all. Love you too, sweetheart. Gail says, the power of prayer is the most valuable tool we have. Amen. And like I said, Aunt Karina said she could feel those prayers working.
She's able to get a good night's sleep first time in a long time.
Ashley says, oh goodness, Bradley, thank you for all you do. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, I had to get up at like 4 something in the morning the other morning to flip the tanks.
Cam Miller says, Mr. G, when you go back out on the road? I'm gonna start looking for a load tomorrow. I'll probably be leaving out Tuesday.
Amber Rose says, what's up, G's? What's up, Amber Rose? How you
What do you
doing,
want, Bug?
sweetheart?
What do you want, Bug?
She's so needy.
Shirley does this when we go live. You know that, right?
She said, look, guys, right here. Look how cute I am.
Well,
I'm
now you're gonna start biting me.
I'm TT Marie. Don't forget me. AZ Chick says, TT wants her daddy. Yes. Moochie earlier, I was standing in the hallway, and it's so cute because he's got those stubby little legs.
And no neck.
And no neck. So he puts his front paws up on my chest, and he just looks funny because it just looks like just all chunk because he's got no neck. And when he's stretched up like that. Mr. Trent says, oh Lord, now he's vibrating. This is truly after dark.
Don't judge me.
He turned the scene
I
on.
gotta smile somehow now, don't I?
Patricia says,
Here, I'll put a smile on your face.
I'm taking just a few minute break.
Hey,
Then I'm off to throw my
baby.
laundry in the dryer and put my grandbaby to bed. And where'd it go?
Are you vibrating?
I am.
I don't see that smile yet. Oh, there it goes. Well, fine, I'm shutting yours off.
Do dishes, make my lunch because it's back to work for me in the AM. My husband is real sick, so he's out of commission. So please say a prayer for my husband, Paul, my stepdaughter, and my 2 little twin grandbabies that are also sick. We'll keep you guys in our prayers,
Yes,
sweetheart.
definitely. Angie, we come to California quite often. Hey.
TT Marie. Ashley
She was
says-
attacking it.
She was. Ashley says, you're so ornery. She can't concentrate now. Grandpa says, hello to the
TT found
G's.
Mrs. G's bunny ears over there, and she was going to attack.
Yes, she was trying to bite the little ball thingies on
Was
them.
she biting your balls?
Just biting the balls. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We love you both, and safe travels on your next load where you are going. I'm
Typical
in
woman.
Michigan.
Typical woman. Always busting balls.
Scott says she's having a hard time keeping control. Amanda says, hey y'all from Gulf Shores, Alabama. Hey guys. John says, hello Mandy, miss you on the live. Come back on sometime. Mook says, hey John, next time they come back in, maybe I could do another live with them.
No, Owen, we didn't get any snow.
No. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, man, gee, that sounded dirty, lol. Would you expect anything different out of his mouth?
Wherever your mind takes it.
Owen says,
That's
okay.
on you.
Mr. Trench says, vibrating and ball biting. I am laughing so hard right now.
Kathleen says, why don't you pet her? I've been petting her, Kathleen.
She's just needy. Huh, Mama? She don't care if I pet her. She just cares if Dad pets her. See, look at her. She said, look, there's room between you and Mom. Can I sit up there? Can I sit up there? Please, Mom?
Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Go, I don't even like you.
Ash says he had to make up since we had a
You know
serious
better,
dream
don't you?
last night. I know, right? Annette says, keep us in prayers. C positive. We will, sweetheart. We'll keep you in our prayers. Michelle Brandon says, how do you like your new purse? Yeah, how do you like your new purse? Love
Oh,
it.
it's all right.
Love it. I like it so much. I seen our oldest daughter late this morning, and I was showing it to her, and she fell in love with it, and she went online and was able to find it a little bit cheaper than what I got it. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna order her one. She fell in love with it because it's cheetah print. That's her favorite print. Jillian says,
Ow.
they say we are supposed to get
Be
snow
nice.
most of this week. Ooh, don't like those words. Spencer says, vibrating, ball biting, all you're missing is whipping. I got whipped cream inside the fridge, but no, whip.
Something about Dixon, Ashley said.
What?
Dixon.
Oh.
They're having good sales, too. Cheryl. Oh, Dixon flannels.
Mm.
I got lost. What's the deal about Dixon flannels?
Wyoming girls talking to Cheryl. Cheryl
Oh, size
says,
extra large.
I know
if
you
that's what
said
you want to know.
before, and I thought I would remember, but no. Where did you get your flannel shirts? Last coach.
Oh,
That's what Cheryl was
Dixon.
asking.
Heck, I thought I was getting Christmas wish list.
Thank you, Annette, sweetheart. Woo.
Where you going?
Luke says,
No, you're not getting up here.
your grandson is being a cockahead. He pointed his butt right at me and farted, then proceeds to tell me, haha, I farted, Mom.
Fast Eddie
Ew,
said.
yoga.
Fast Eddie said hello. Fast Eddie, how
Hey,
you doing, my
Fast
brother?
Eddie.
Anita said. Fast Eddie said hello. Well, Fast Eddie's been with us for a little while.
Michelle Brandon says, I want the black and pink purse. Ooh, I must have
I was
missed
more
that
interested in the Dixon conversation. Now you're going to purses.
Okay, where Laura says, snow
Rewind.
is a 4-letter bad word. Yes, it is. TT, leave the bunny hat alone.
Wyoming girl says every time someone talks about Dixon, I think of G.
Yeah.
I got the new Sublime.
Is that the one I got too?
No, you ain't that cool. You're kind of cool.
He gets
but not
so
that cool.
aggravated because we like
She's
the
always,
same thing.
She's always trying to be like me.
No, we just happen to like the same thing because we've been together so long. We share the same taste.
Don't let her fool you. She's trying to be like me.
Spencer said, "Where's
And
Mr. G's
not
purse
that
to match?"
I'm not that couple.
he's
I'm not
getting
that
one-
couple.
He's getting one. He's getting a Merce for Christmas.
I'm not that couple. I cannot stand
his-
to match.
Yeah, they did. Az. Oh, Az said
We've got a few of the same shirts.
Dixon had.
I'm speaking.
Yeah, whatever.
We have a few of the same shirts, and I refuse to wear my shirt at the same time she does.
I never set him out for us to wear them at the same
No,
time.
but you did. You did a long time ago. It was like we can't wear the same thing.
This from the
I'm
man
not
that
that
wants
guy.
to de-pants a mannequin for plaid shorts and wear a striped shirt with it.
That's all right.
But he
But I'm
doesn't
not
want to
that guy.
match with his wife. Good Lord.
I'm not that guy. Just saying.
AZ Chick said Dixon
If you
just
are that
had-
guy, nothing against you. I'm just not that guy.
Dixon just had awesome blankets and sold out in an hour or two. I didn't know they had blankets.
Didn't know either.
Now I'm sad.
Spencer says, I refuse to match with my wife.
Brenda said, good evening, everyone, from frozen North Idaho.
Yeah, something about that thong she wears just rides me.
Boy, Mom says, hey, G's and family, I need an after dark Six Flags sucked tonight after 10 years of being a past member that ended tonight. Oh.
Grandpa says, nothing wrong with that, Trucker G. What, matching? I mean, like I said, to each their own. I mean, it's up to you. I'm just not that guy.
Wyoming girl says, my husband's friend went to their showroom in Arizona and gave him one. I stole it and blamed you.
What's that?
Oh, a Dixon shirt.
Oh,
Donna says, check is in the mail for Mook's aunt. Thank you,
Thank you,
Donna.
sweetheart.
Donnie says, love the kilt, G. LOL.
get down. No. Get down.
Oh, we have Grandma Pat in the house. What? She says, Grandma Pat loves you guys. We love
Much
you too,
love, Grandma Pat. Much love, sweetheart. We're actually in Magwood now, so we need to get together and see each other a little more
You
often.
and Grandpa John. Debbie says, G, what do you use to make your refried beans?
Oh, I put a couple jalapenos in there while I was boiling them, and then we used some G-spot seasoning in the water as we were boiling them, and gives a little bit of consomme. Gives it a good flavor.
Carol says, good evening, G's and G-Force family from Iowa. Good evening,
Good
sweetheart.
evening.
Stephanie says, good evening, G's and G family.
Oh,
Good
who's the
evening.
good puppy? Who's the good puppy? Who's the good puppy? Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy?
Shark says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. G.
You actually
Love
like
you
that, don't you?
guys. Love you too.
That would drive me nuts. Somebody hit my head like that. But
Little,
you love it.
We have Little Blinky officially in the house now. What
up?
He says, okay, what I missed. Yellowstone is done for the night. Whips, chains, vibrators, you name it, you missed it.
Damn it, girl.
What?
She went there.
Jillian
Sorry, guys. We're gonna
says,
have to go. She
Thing 1 and Thing 2 shirts, no way.
nah, ain't having them.
Annette says, where y'all at? We're at our house here in Ninewood, Missouri. Stephanie says, G-Spot.
Who'd have loved her? Who'd have loved her?
Cindy, the house is doing good,
Oh,
honey.
yes.
Things are coming along.
Who that sexy bitch? Oh, yes, who that sexy bitch? Yes, it's you. Yes, her is. Oh, rub them titties. Oh, her loves it. Do you love it? Huh? You love it? Huh?
That
You
nose
love
is
it?
going 90 to nothing.
Do you love it? Yes, her does. Yes, her does. Yes. Because her spoiled.
Her is
Her's a
spoiled.
spoiled doggy.
Russ
Her's a
says,
spoiled puppy.
did I hear boobies? Dr. Pepper Jr. says, gee, you're talking to her like she is supposed to answer you. LOL.
She does. She does most of
She
the time.
does. Jillian says, I'm not seeing I'm with stupid either, ever. Army Girl says, if you talk to Mrs. G like that, maybe the live would end. The missus says, good evening, G's. Hey, sweetheart. We got your letter in the mail, honey.
Yes, thank you, sweetheart.
Vivian says, and flogger. I'm telling you what, we should have got that thing. Michelle Ness says, hey, G's. Hey, honey. Jane says, you coin get... Or...
We all want some of the G-spot.
I'm with the
seasoning where we'll be able
stupid
to
shirt with the finger pointing at each other.
KY Laura, as far as the G-spot seasoning goes, we'll be selling it on our website, the website that I've still got to get built, and that'll be coming pretty soon, very soon. I can't give you a date as of yet, but the website's the next thing that I need to work on. I need to find somebody that knows more about building websites than I do, and I don't mean building it from scratch, probably just through GoDaddy. I've already bought it all. Just have to put it together.
Brendan says, hi from Ireland. Well, hello, hon. Boy Mom says, my dogs answer me all the time. LOL. Amanda Price says, hello from Vegas. Nice to see you, G's. Well, nice to see you too, sweetheart. TT Marie, leave it alone.
That thing is just egging her on.
It is. Owen says, my piggy tells me when it's treat time. LOL. Whammy Girl says, did you ever show Trench the chains that were in the store Friday?
No, good to...
I don't think I did. I showed them to Jen, though.
I have a Phil Trench seen him on his own. No, get down.
Lori asks, how much will your spice be? We haven't come up
with a price
just
point
yet.
I know the shipping's pretty high, and actually everything's going high right now. I mean, I would love to say it's going to be a cheap price point, but it's probably going to be in the premium spice ranges.
Let's see. Kama says, you aren't putting the spice on your tea store? No. We're actually trying to move away from Teespring and do everything through the new website that we're going to build.
We'll do it through the website, and then we'll be doing fulfillment by Amazon also.
Yes.
But the fulfillment by Amazon is going to take a little while to get the ball rolling on that. So we'll start off with the website.
Donnie Holbrook says, I'll be getting some G-Spot.
Right on.
K-Way Laura says, sounds great. Can't wait to try it. Wyoming Girl says, if it has G's face on it, then it will be more expensive. Nikki Wood says, I have missed you all. Missed you too, sweetheart. Jeff Martin said, should put the hat on TT. She wants to eat the hat.
Well, the spices that we're making, the G-Spot spices, are actually really good for you.
Yeah, they are.
Good for your hair. Good for diabetes. Good for
menstrual cramps.
For blood pressure.
Digestion.
And the libido.
Mm-hmm. Boy Mom says, my husband used to have a shirt that said, I have the D, I make the rules. I had one that said, I have the P, and I make the rules. We only wore them when at bike rallies, but when kids started reading, bye-bye, LOL. Michelle Tyler in the house. She says, hi from Indiana. Wish you guys lived closer. Mom and I are having a Christmas open house this coming Saturday. Would love to have you visit. Aw, sweetheart. Ooh. Brenda said, Stephanie, road trip. Tamara says, good evening from Apple Valley, California.
Kay said, little Blinky and I had your leftover meat for dinner tonight. With the G-spot on it. I added the G-spot on it.
Timothy Church says, eat the hat. Is that what it's called, Mrs. G? We use phone call.
Mike Landis, made in America. Mike Lindell's made in America site on free speech. No, it did not, Karen.
Dim says, aren't you delivering spices as you have a truck? LOL.
What is Mike Lindell's made in America?
AZ Chick says, Teespring tank top sizes run way too small. Now my G's are seat covers. Dr. Pepper Jr. says, bad news. I just looked up the website GeForce and the address is already taken. The first thing you want to do is get a domain and then have someone build your site. We've already got that.
Already done.
We just have to have the site built.
It's truckergspot.com. It's just not built yet, guys.
Stephanie says, us ladies carry our balls on our chest. I'll tell you what, I do suggest that, because I've had a lot of people ask since they've seen the videos of us going to Mountainside Outfitters. If you guys get a chance, if you're in the area, go see him.
I'm laughing because Kay says, I need a salsa fix. Kay, I about polished that big old bowl off yesterday. Me and Mrs. G ate a whole bag of tortilla chips.
A brand new bag of tortilla chips. And we were miserable. We didn't eat supper. That's what we ate.
And then we had the nachos tonight with that salsa on it. I tell you what, that stuff is good. Mm-hmm. I need to bottle it. I really do.
Laylee stopped by, what was it, day before yesterday, and she stole some out of the fridge.
I probably make some of the best salsa you've ever had.
Ashley says, AZ, how long ago did you order them? You can exchange them. Thanks, Ash. Woodcrest says, gee, when I grow up, I want to be like you. Love you guys.
Careful what you wish for,
too,
brother.
Sweetheart.
Careful what you wish for.
Spencer says, my wife carries mine in her purse, LOL.
Marilyn says, what's in the seasoning? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Tracy
Smidgen
says,
of this.
all that plus for health, I sure would love to buy that G-Spot spice.
It's actually, we've got the nutrition values. The ingredients will be on the bottle. I will tell you, it's 60% lower than Lowry's.
Lower sodium than Lowry's.
Lower sodium than Lowry's. It's like a 28% of your daily value. All just depends on how much you use of it.
Little Blinky says, but she remembers how you made it.
What's that?
Your salsa.
Oh, there you go.
Karen says, it's all entrepreneurs who are patriots and have invented things and are selling their products on his platform. Gotcha. Penny Carpenter Clark told Marilyn, it's a secret. Jane says, can't wait to get some. Dr. Pepper Jr. says, what would be cool is to have a G water bottle like Mary's, but have the G logo on it. That would be cool. I love my Bubba cup. Actually, I have a different cup that my sister-in-law used her Cricut on, and she put the Trucker G logo on the front of it. John Zahedi says, go on Shark Tank, LOL.
No, because then you'd have to give a piece of your business to somebody else.
We're not going to do that.
I'll do it on my own.
AZ Chick says, they look good in my SUV. They were convoy tanks, so I'm keeping them. Red one and blue one on black leather.
That's cool.
Sweet. Little Blinky says, plus, I get the open bottle of secret spices.
Yeah, you do, brother. Yeah, you do. And it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I'll do the tracking again in the morning, make sure it's still on schedule.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be here tomorrow sometime.
AZ Chick says, my hoodie fits. So does mine.
After tomorrow, I check the consistency of it, make sure that they got my recipe down to the point.
And then on to the next.
I give word to start production.
Yep.
Once I give word to start production, I would say that it'd probably be going to be ready in the next couple weeks.
And then you know what all that means, guys.
And another big thanks to Pam and Eric, because they helped so much with designing the
label.
The label.
Yes. Gloria says, speaking of tortilla chips, you can make it with cheese, flavored with enchilada casserole, no tortillas, and hominy Indian corn. Shar says, I was in Hagerstown today. Janie says, I'm just finishing up with my horses for the night. They said to tell G hi.
Mr. Trent says, not gonna lie. I what?
I food gasmed after trying G's meat with his G-spot spice and G salsa.
Ready to come back for more, Trench?
Amber Rose says, whoop whoop, in time for Christmas. And it says, I buy Kinder Season at Costco. I need new.
Cindy says, are you going to patent the G-Spot seasoning? It is done. It's actually already been submitted.
We have Little G in the house. What? He says, my Bubba Cup has Dad's logo on it. That's right, you put a sticker on it, didn't you, Bubby?
The Trucker G logo, the Trucker G name, anything with Trucker G on it is all trademarked and copyrighted.
Yep. So if there's anyone out there trying to imitate him using his logo, the Trucker G name, not a good thing to do.
This will be a little warning to some of you trolls out there. You know, the defamation of character. You really ought to watch who you defame, because some of us do have a lawsuit if we want to pursue it. But what good does it do to sue someone that ain't got nothing anyway, right?
Kay says, I'd rather you make it for me. Plus, we don't have what it takes to make it in the truck. Trent says, I seriously foodgasmed on G's live stream. KY Laura says, hey, Little G.
How you doing, Bubby? What do you want?
Timothy Church says, it's locked down. Darn Skippy. Tracy says, G-Spot Spice would be a good Xmas stuffing gift.
Wait, what?
Penny Carpenter Clark says, hi, Little G. Vicky says, is salsa next after the seasoning?
Let's get the seasoning up and rolling. I'd love to do the salsa, but I mean, it costs a little bit just to get it costs quite a bit to get the seasoning line going. I've got a few different seasonings that I'd like to do, but let's start off with the original one first, because I've got to recoup a little bit, at least a little bit of what I got into it, because we can't afford to do another line yet. And as we recoup a little bit, then I'll be able to add more onto the line of the whole G-Spot.
Wyoming Girl says, my boys have a beer collar with a Kenworth toy and call it Trucker G. You can have their college fun.
I mean, I'd love to do barbecue sauces. I make great barbecue sauces. Love to do salsas. Love to do some more seasonings. I've got a few different seasonings that I do.
Vivian says, hi, Little G. Shannon says, hi, Little G. How's Greenland? Jenny says, you need to bring Mike on some night.
Yeah, I haven't spoke with Mike back in a little bit.
Little G says, evening all. Fixing to go to bed soon. Figured I'd stop in, though.
Get you a good night's sleep, son. We're looking forward to you coming home, buddy.
Yes. Can't wait for you to come home. Jan says, today is the first Sunday of Advent. Little Blinky said, in other words, you got to get the G's permission to use his face.
Ashley says you make a good stir-fry sauce, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She said, hint, hint. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Wyoming Girl says, and then he's going to sell pots and pans. Spell check corrected. That's to pants. So pants, optional.
I would rather just do stuff that I can make myself. Besides, I know a lot of people want an apron, so that might be something that's coming pretty soon, too.
George says, looks great, as always. Aw, Chi-Chi's tired. Poor Sweepy. Carrie says, okay. Gail says, need to hop off, getting ready for our new Bible study class. Have a wonderful evening, all. You too, sweetheart.
You have a good night, sweetheart.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna have to go in there and get me another one of them Rolaids.
Are you?
I ate way too much salsa. I ate more salsa than any man should eat.
Wyoming girl says, just dreaming big for you, G. My kitchen came with the house. Okay, wait, Laura says, little G, when are you going to be able to come home for a visit? Ashley says, LOL, AZ, no lie. I would probably eat any protein with that on it. AZ Chick says, oh yes, I'd like an apron with pups and the G's on it.
Oh.
Michelle Tyler says, hi, little G. When does he get to come home? I know how anxious you must be to see him.
I think it's supposed to be sometime in January.
It's like, yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Jeff, thank you for the stars, hon. Star salute.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, my hand's numb.
I'm gonna go get me a Rollaid real quick.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Shake your money maker while you on your way over there.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I was in the mirror again, wasn't I?
I don't know if they could see, but yeah.
Was I?
I don't know. Rock says, awesome. Little Blinky says, I might even eat my vegetables with a little G-spot on it.
There you go.
Just dip it in the G-spot.
Just a tip.
Just the tip. Maters are really, really good.
I like mine a little more juicy, so I dip it in there deep.
We dip it in there deep. Michelle Brandon says, Gee, did you see where Sheila said she makes the best salsa?
No, Sheila will make some.
She'll make some, like, 1,000 alarm fire salsa. You'll be, like, breathing like a dragon when you're done eating her salsa.
No, my sister actually makes more of like a hot sauce, you know.
Mm-hmm. Kayma says, yes, in the mirror. Karen said, yep, on the mirror. Vicky said, we seen.
Oh.
KY Laura says, little G, thank you for your service. I'm not sure if he's still in here.
I like to dip your chips in salsa.
Mm. How many things of Rolaids you got in here?
Oh, I had one. I didn't have to go to the other room, did I?
Celsi says, nice to see you guys out of the monster truck. Hi, G and Mrs. G and G-Force crew. Hey, hon.
Tracy said, would G-Spot seasoning be good on Texas brisket?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep,
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
That's what I use on my smoked meat.
Jeff Drake says, can't wait for my G-Spot seasoning.
You could actually use it on anything. It started off as a rub, then I found out, you know what? That stuff's good on everything. Hell, I take it in the restaurants with me and sprinkle on my french fries. And
We have your sister in the house. What?
So,
she
girl?
says, I can make that too.
Well, I didn't say you couldn't, sis.
She's still disappointed in you.
Bottle it.
Huh, Sheila? I told him, I said, Sheila bought you that bean smasher. Deanna says, my boyfriend was notified that he has colon cancer. I had lung cancer removed in August. I don't understand. Deanna, we will keep you both in our prayers, sweetheart. AZ Chick says, you gonna shake that money maker coming back?
How would you make chip dip not salsa? I mean, how would I make it? Probably, it depends on what kind you want. You want a sour cream base? You want a, just depends on what you want, really. Cheese base?
Roy says, I can keep up with you too. AZ Chick says, hiya, sister Sheila.
We had a lazy day today. I mean, all we did is did some painting.
A lazy day for us, okay? We did painting. We gathered up the G-Spot seasoning and
made a few batches.
Made a few batches of that.
Bagged it.
Yep. So
actually, I think I got 2 extra bags of it, didn't I?
I don't know. We put it in a container. So yeah.
Can't remember.
Excuse me. Brenda says, Mrs. G, you need to get some reindeer head decor with lights, like your Easter one. The ears move and have lights on them. Sending love and hugs from Rome, New York. Thank you. Much love to you back. I was just telling GS that I think I need to get a new hat. I'll find something.
Jen said, we saw that. Little Blinky said, sour cream or cream cheese base. Yeah, I just have to play with the Blinky.
Just kind of depends.
I'd have, to
Vicky
play
said,
with it.
"I want."
I'd have to play with my cream.
Vicky says, "I want Sheila's fire sauce now." Oh, be careful for what you ask for.
You better have a fire extinguisher handy.
Her husband Andres, he'll sit there and eat the heck out of it,
And
but
sweat.
beads of sweat, nose running, but he eats it. Penny Carpenter Clark says, "I'm glad to hear you did a lazy day. You really need it."
To be honest with you, when it comes to street tacos, I'd rather have some of Sheila's salsa on my street tacos than mine. Mine, I just like to eat with chips. And don't get me wrong, it's really good on street tacos. But I like that hot, fiery. Mrs. G don't.
No. I like a little spice, but not a whole lot.
Well, the one she makes has got a really good flavor to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had it hot and fiery with no flavor, but
Yeah.
she makes it with really
But
good flavor.
Sheila always tells me, Mary,
But the problem with
you don't
Sheila
want
is Sheila's just as bad as me. Is she'll never make it the same twice because there's no recipe. It's just throw some of
That's
this in
all.
there, throw some of that in
She
there.
has a mental recipe, but no measurements. Got cousin Peter Loza in the house.
What's going on,
He says,
buddy?
Good evening, cousins. Hey, cousin.
We'll get you spice out there. Which one? No, he got the bottled spice.
Yeah, the bottled spice.
We'll get that out as soon as we get it, Pete.
Karen says, "Ooh, I caught that, G." Greg says, "I like hot stuff like that. The hotter, the better."
Yes. I was gonna make something with tequila and lime the other day. What was it?
Rice.
Oh yeah, tequila,
Yeah.
lime and cilantro rice.
Michelle Brandon says he has to play with it to get the right cream sauce.
Right, creamy consistency. You all right?
No.
You sure you don't need that Heine lick maneuver?
Oh my goodness.
Come here. You want to capture that on film?
No. Little
Did
Blinky
you
says,
did you just blush a little bit?
"Smash that like button, y'all." Deanna says his surgery is scheduled for January 2nd to remove part of his colon. We will keep him in our prayers,
We'll be
babe.
praying, sweetheart.
Naomi says, "Hey, G's and everybody, how was y'all's Thanksgiving? Mine was awful. Had stomach issues and still feeling a little weird."
It was great. We fed the truckers for Thanksgiving and put a lot of smiles on a lot of truckers' faces.
She said, "I slept 2 days straight from it." Oh, well, I hope you're feeling better now, sweetie. Michelle Brennan says, "Margaritas." Tequila and lime. KY Laura says, "I am like Mrs. G. I like a little spice, not so hot, spicy." Lori says, "Getting an IV and CAT scan. I'm scared. Sweetheart, our prayers are with you, and hopefully they can get you on some medication that is going to start making you feel better. And you're probably really dehydrated too, so that the IV will definitely help." Owen says, "I smashed the like button." Thank you, Owen. Jillian says, "I don't do very hot. I don't like to burn from the top down, if you know what I mean."
Did you guys buy a garage for the trucks as the for the blue machine? Park on the block. No, we didn't. We don't have a garage. We just park it over at Bob's Park, and I can bring it home and park it in the
back.
park it in the back.
Michelle says, "LMAO, Heine lick." Lori says, "Thank you. You're welcome, sweetheart." John Sahady says, "I used to do hot and spicy. My body can't really do it anymore."
I don't make much really hot and spicy because I'm the only one that'll eat it, and I'll wind up with leftovers that don't get touched because the kids and Mrs. G don't like the hot and spicy. So I'll make everything more to the mild side. Like I said, when we come out with another G-Spot seasoning, I actually have a spicier version that I'm gonna make for all of us that do like the spicy stuff.
Spice. AZ Chick says, "I don't like spicy food." That Kid Brody says, "I like my women fire. My tacos, not so much." Vivian says, "Liked and shared." Thank you, Vivian. Moog says, "I'm about to send you a 4-year-old express mail."
It's all right. He's good for us, baby.
He is too.
And if Yoda's watching, "Sup, baby? How you doing, baby?"
We got to see him on video chat for Thanksgiving because he was at his dad's house. And he cracks me up. Dr. Pepper Drinker says Squishy is awesome. He is. I got to see him
He's a little
today.
handmade.
And he was playing Uncle G's video games. He was hunting bear.
Beer.
Bear. I said bear this time. Timothy Church says LOL.
She asked him earlier, "Are you done killing beer?"
I
Said,
meant
"Huh."
bear. Little Blinky says the G-spot is gringo approved.
There you go.
That's funny. Oh, my hand's numb. Nudie Jones says don't do spicy either. Hubby and stepson do though.
Yeah. I mean, some people like it, some people don't.
Yeah.
I just want to do a second version to cover both bases, but that'll come later.
And that's kind of what we've been kind of playing around with ideas for the name, so that way, also.
Not sure what I'm going to name the spicy version yet. Like I said, I have a few different spice lines that I'd love to do. Some catchy names.
Mook says, this is from Yoda. What are you doing, baby?
Not much, baby. Just hanging out. What are you doing, baby? me and Yoda will have a 45-minute conversation. Baby conversation.
Naomi says, I like to taste the food, not the spice in the food. Grandpa says, rub her hands, Mr. G. Saucy says, nice tattoos, bro, G.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. These are some of my favorite ones here.
Terry says, hello from Oregon. Well, hello, hon. Joe says, can't wait to try the G-Spot seasoning. Michelle Brennan says, Squishy's video on Thanksgiving was hilarious, so precious and goofy. I know, right? He was twerking.
Nicholas says, we have to have shirts optional day. Well, you want to see me without my shirt, or you're trying to get Mrs. G not to wear hers?
Melanie says, feeling spicy. Spicy. Maureen says, I saw in my local Kohl's where some truckers were parked in their lot during mid-afternoon hours. Maybe an idea for future travels. Oh, okay. I didn't realize the department
Just kind of
stores are okay with
yeah,
that.
it kind of depends on where you're at.
Joshua says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. Hope you're having a great weekend. We are.
Yeah, it's good. It's getting close to time to get back to work because we got to get back in
for
here
Christmas,
in a few weeks for Christmas.
because we have to be able to do. We have to be in by at least the 21st, because the 23rd we've got to stuff stockings, and the 22nd or the 23rd we've got to go to the nursing home.
Oh shoot! Michelle Brandon said, "Watch your short spread, G." Uh-oh. I didn't.
Tuck it in.
Tuck it in.
Little Blinky says the spicy one can be called Hot Load.
Nobody got a big eyeful, did they?
I'm sure if they did, they'd be saying it by now. Stephanie says, how about I got your spice, baby? Then lose a four
Celeste
four
says,
spice degree.
my kids watch also. Uh-oh.
No. Keep the shirts. Naomi says, gee, how long did it take to get those tattoos on ya?
It's just
been a
throughout
while.
the years. A lot of them are cover-ups.
Stephanie says no, LOL. But Owen says, yep, LOL. So hopefully no one got a wardrobe malfunction there. Stop doing that.
I had to check.
My cousin has a bunch of laughy faces on there. Grandpa says, where did you hold the Truckers Feast at? We did it at the rest area on the westbound side of I-44, mile marker 111 in Conway, Missouri.
And when we do the Christmas holiday stockings for the truckers, we'll cover the surrounding 4 counties here.
Excuse me.
Spencer says cover up of what? Drunk girlfriends? No, just actually some bad work.
No, just bad work. Naomi says, gee, grab a blanket.
Do I need one? Here. Little bung in my lap. Would you like to pet my rabbit?
Karen says, how many stockings do you prepare for the truckers? This year we're doing 300.
Would you like to pet my rabbit?
Oh, sweet money.
Yeah, I bet. Hold on.
Mook says, Mom, check your Facebook Messenger.
My kid Pop's on spying on me. She's 35. What do you put in your stockings? Just whatever. Fill them up. Got Bolston in there this year. Well, we're working on a few different things. We'll let you know as we pack them.
I'll let Dad know about it, Mook.
You cook meals for the truckers Christmas too, or just Thanksgiving? Just Thanksgiving. Christmas, we go Christmas Eve, and we spend all Christmas Eve night handing out stockings for the truckers.
Yes.
Christmas, we spend that with our family.
Our family, yes.
You know, I give the truckers Thanksgiving. I give them Christmas Eve. I like to keep Christmas for my family. That my family's kind enough to.
Our family, we do it as a family, so
that we have to have time for ourselves too.
So, and like I said, this year, since we are doing both of the nursing homes, we're going to have to make sure that we're in by at least the 21st, because either the 22nd or during the day on the 23rd, we will be going down to the nursing homes and handing out the gifts.
Yes.
And then on the 23rd, that night, we will be stuffing stockings and passing them out on Christmas Eve. Grandpa says, easy now.
Easy now.
Little Blinky says, rolling on the floor, laughing my A off. Owen says, you guys are so awesome. Love what you do. Thank you, sweetheart. Judy H says, oh my lord, just tuning in. Bunny ears gone wild. LOL. Saucy says, feed the truckers.
We're hungry. we fed them for Thanksgiving.
Jillian says, LMAO, what is that bunny doing, G? T.T. Marie. Oh, your sister said tamales. Michelle Brown says,
you got my address.
Is that a rabbit ear, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm always happy to see you.
Vicky says, your family is kind enough to share you. They deserve Christmas.
Yes.
Mook says, so when do you need me to be at the house to help with
We'll let you know,
wrapping
baby.
and delivering?
We'll let you know when we get back in.
Yeah.
Gonna try to get in probably about the 21st to give us plenty of time.
Dr. Pepper Drinker says, I think you should do a live of you packing stockings.
We'll do something. You guys know we go on all the time and show you everything we do.
Mike says, aloha, G's. Aloha, Mike.
Spencer says, do I hear moaning or snoring? TT's out like a light.
She's tired.
Matter of fact, Mooch is out like a light too.
Little Blinky said, bunny blocker. Naomi says, we do tamales every Christmas Eve in the Garza family.
Oh, right on. Yeah, what's called my sister does tamales every year also, so I'll be hitting her up. She always makes extra for me because she loves me like that, don't you, sis?
Laura says, hey, y'all. Well, hello, hun.
She knows I'm gonna get over there and I'm gonna raid her freezer.
You don't even have to raid her freezer. Every time we go over there, and it's around tamale time, she gives it to us. A big Ziploc bag or two. Troy says, love you, G's. Love you too, hon. Dr. Pepper Jr. says, just realized that I get to go to a concert in like 13 days. The countdown is on and excited.
Awesome.
So,
Judy wants to know how long we've been doing the Truckers holidays and Truckers Christmas. About 4 years. This will be our 4th year, isn't it, honey?
yes. Lisa said, need prayers for my little man. We get his test results on Wednesday, but already know that his results are not good. We will keep him in our prayers, sweetheart. Excuse me. Your sister said, yes, I sure do.
I know you do, sis. And I love you too.
Mandy Jones says, you guys are awesome. Been following you since the convoy. Thank you, sweetheart. Ricky Davis says, good night, my G family. Good night, hun.
You have a good night, brother.
Grandpa says, my wife's cousin lives in Phillipsburg, not too far from...
I know where Phillipsburg is. I think this is Conroe.
Conway, maybe.
I think it's Conway is what he meant to say. Yeah, that's right down the road. That's home.
Yeah. Owen says, what is tamales? Tamales are yummy goodness. It is masa filled with meat and cheese and sauce.
And chili.
And then they're wrapped in corn
Or
husks.
sometimes cheese and chili. Or sometimes you can make the sweet ones too. I don't like the sweet ones. Judy says, you guys are so awesome. You keep
So busy that I get exhausted watching some of the things you do.
Spencer says, speaking of the convoy, did you guys ever return the World War II flag? I didn't have the World War II flag. Mike had that. And last time I talked to him, he had planned stuff, and he had been in talks with the people that own it. So that's a question for him.
Saucy says, G family, did you hear again from the hater? What's his name profile again? He's a bum, and he is a, and that was it.
Well,
Naomi says, and steamed. Owen says, yum, sounds good. They are very good.
there's all kinds of haters out there.
Tim C says, as soon as I liked on Facebook, it froze. How weird.
It's kind of funny about the haters. They come on, and then they just disappear, and you never see them again. It's because
They ghost us.
they can't stand the heat, so they have to get out this kitchen. They come on here like Rip Raring to go, bring their heat, and they have a big ladder.
And G goes,
I said, and they just gone. You never see them again.
it's all good. Either that or they become part of the G-Force.
Or they become part of the G-Force.
He like froze there for a second.
It says you should have auctioned the staple gun off. What staple gun?
Little Blinky says, how about a barbecue with G-Spot spices at a Tony Justice or Bill Weaver concert?
Possibility.
Judy says, did you ever get your mail from your old house? We have not gone by the old house to check to see if we can
That's
get the
probably
stickers.
something that we're going to add tomorrow on our list.
There's several things we've got to do tomorrow. The missus says, good night, G's. Good night, sweetheart. Get you some rest.
Karen says, hey, that went way too, that scrolled on me way too quick.
Johnny Halsey says, is that TT snoring? LOL. Yes, Johnny, it is. She is snoring up a storm.
I don't ship the G-Spot FedEx. Somebody was asking. I ship at USPS.
Little Blinky says, Mike returned the original flag already. All right, right on.
Oh,
Thanks,
John
Blinky.
says, I think he meant the nail gun in the truck. No, I'm not going to
Oh,
auction
okay.
somebody else's stuff off.
No. FBI 1 says, hi, how did you guys meet? You guys are cool.
Started off with a cargo van with no windows and a big bag of candy. This is a short version. And the rest was history. Oh, there was no windows on that cargo van either.
And it was a big bag of chocolate candy. It was a rainy, stormy night, and I was on the corner. Michelle Brandon says, the staple gun left in the back of your truck. LOL. Oh, it was a nail gun. But, yeah, like G said. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, what kind of candy? Chocolate.
To be honest with you, I could have got off with some Dum-Dums or anything sweet.
No.
Cake.
John Sahady says, in a van down by the river.
How do you go about
I
handing
like
out the
cake.
stockings? Karen wants to know. We go to all the truck stops within the 4 counties here, and we hit up each individual truck. We do not if you plan on doing it in your area, we do not knock on any trucks. If there's a driver in the seat,
Yes.
then we hand it to the driver.
Get their attention
But
and hand it
if
to
there
them.
is not a driver that visible right where you can see them,
Do not knock
we
because they're sleeping.
we hang it up. We hang it on the mirror or put it on the steps.
Last Christmas, the stockings were bigger and they had a little more things in them, so we put them on the steps.
And left a card on the windshield, let them know, hey, check your steps.
Check your step before you get out, so that way they didn't fall out.
Yes.
But yes, definitely, if you guys plan on doing the stockings and you are going from truck to truck like we do, if you see that there's no movement, there's no driver sitting in the seat, please do not knock on them. They're sleeping. They're trying to get rest for their 10-hour break.
FBI 123 says, do you guys ever get mad at each other? Yeah, she gets mad at me all the time. She gets mad at me all the time.
Whatever. Amber Rose says windows were fogged. Laura says haters and trolls gonna hate. The evil out to destroy in this world.
I love my trolls. I love everybody.
And FBI, we're like any other couple. We've been together so long that, marriage is work.
I just choke her out sometimes, just smack her around, and everything's all good after that.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta put your
Sometimes
foot down.
he
Hey,
lives
I'm
in-
talking, woman.
Sometimes
I
he
am.
lives in fantasy land, but I let him live there just so I don't burst his
Hit
bubble.
in and see what happens.
Karen says, great plan. Spencer says, that's so nice of you. My dad usually drives at night, so yes, please don't knock if you don't see a driver. Yes, that is very important. Do not knock on a truck if you do not see a driver. That means they're in bed and they are
Yeah,
sleeping.
don't wake them up.
Saucy says, nice beard, Mr. G. Almost as long as mine.
There you go. Thank you.
T. Marie. Mook says, we weren't real sure Dad was going to make it home this time. Miss G was getting a little sketchy.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Hush up, Mook.
Mook's always got my back. You know that.
Little brat. I gave birth to you. Joan says, if it's rocking, don't come a knocking.
What?
KR says, LOL TT. FBI says, you guys are the best channel.
Well, I
Thank
appreciate
hon.
you.
Try In and Out says, I think
What was that
if
called?
G chokes Mrs. G, he be best not sleep for a long time.
Try In and Out.
Try In and Out one.
Little side to side.
Oh my gosh.
In, out.
Moog, plug your ears.
Yeah, I had to go there.
Karen says, what are some of the items you put in the stockings? Well, this year's stocking is going to have a can of Bull Snot
We're
Visible.
working on some other things right now.
It's going to have candy in it. It's going to have...
Just go with what we put in last year. I don't want to say what all it's going to
Okay.
have this year until all the stuff gets here.
Well, that's why I was just naming out the stuff that we have.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a Trucker G pen, some stickers, and like I said, candy.
Last year we had flashlights.
Last year was flashlights.
We had, Bull Snot. We had...
I just said that.
I'm taking my toys and I'm going home.
Oh, don't go pout, you big baby.
Taking my toys and I'm going home.
Laura says, easy now. KR says, Mr. G, you be silly. Wyoming Girl says, in addition to Mook, I think your G-Force kids are going to need therapy. Saucy says, where the G-Force doggies? They're zonked out. If you can't hear TT snoring, she is out like a light. Well, he says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. I think you guys are awesome that you do. Oh, TT might need a CPAP, LOL. I'm pretty sure she does. You remember, they can see you through there.
Not now.
I thought you were having a tantrum.
Hey.
Joan says,
You wouldn't even look at me.
Joan says, get back here.
You don't even look at me.
No, because
Come
you're
on,
being a
babe.
butthead.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
They can still see you, Goofus.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
They can't see me.
Saucy said, G wants to smoke a joint. Leave him alone.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that reminds me, I've got to get a hold of UPS so I can get the cards made for the windows this year. The girl that did them for us last year, she was really awesome. I thought it was just going to be a plain black and white, like index card size that said, Merry Christmas, please check your step. Or there's something waiting for you on your step. And she went above and beyond. She decorated it for Christmas and everything like that. I actually have some still left over. So I'm hoping I can get her to do the same thing again this year so that we can tape them on the driver's side window so that they see there's something waiting for them. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, I like how Mary laughs at him. Little Blinky says, nope, can't see him. He's standing in a different spot.
I got it figured out.
Blinky was checking, too.
No, if you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you. I couldn't see the phone, so I knew they couldn't see me. Got to show you the new product that we got.
Oh, good gravy, the stuff. It's curable. That stuff is amazing.
I'm in love. And no, it's not out of the, not out of the market yet,
Not
guys.
just yet, guys.
But it's coming.
Timothy Church says he will never remember the mirror. You need shades, haha.
I tell you what, this stuff is awesome.
If you're a person that likes to keep your hands nice and moisturized, but you don't like that greasy film and feel that leaves on your hands afterwards, this stuff is awesome. It absorbs and doesn't leave that greasy residue on your hands. It has a really light fragrance to it. And it works amazing. And a little bit goes a long ways. Little Blinky says, oh my goodness, I'm loving the curable. I know. Marilyn says, what does it cure? It cures dry skin.
Dry skin, what it does is it's got ingredients in there, and it actually opens the pores. So you're not just rubbing stuff on your hand and have that film. It actually opens the pores and allows the stuff to absorb in there, and actually softens your hands and moisturizes your hands instead of just leaving your hands all greasy. Most of the lotions that you get, you're just putting a film of lotion on your hands.
Yeah, it's
nothing's
like
moisturizing.
It's laying on the surface. This stuff actually absorbs. Johnny Hossie asks, what is it, G? It is called Curable. It is part of
Trucker's Hand Balm is what they call it. But
it's Curable Trucker's Hand Balm. It is one of the Bull Snot products.
No grease.
It is awesome. You know, it, like I said, it's going to hydrate and moisturize your hands and not leave that greasy residue on your hands that every other lotion
Actually,
has.
Little Blinky made a comment. I wasn't going to say nothing until Little Blinky said it. He said it's making his psoriasis subside. And that's what it's made to do. Little Blinky, I actually talked to Van and I told him about you. And he goes, it's made for psoriasis. He just cannot put psoriasis on the label. Psoriasis, anything about it curing helping with psoriasis, because then it's tens of thousands of dollars to make that claim. But when he designed it to actually, like I said, instead of you just putting the stuff on your problem areas, it's designed to soak into that skin and allow your psoriasis to get the ingredients that it needs to soften it up and actually moisturize it.
Michelle Brandon says, OMG, my son needs it. I tried to buy some online, but they don't have it available yet.
It's not available
Trench
yet,
told us about it. Yes, Van has not released it yet to the public, but it is in the works. And as soon as it's ready to be released, he will let us know, and we will let you know.
It should be coming soon, because otherwise he wouldn't have it bottled and boxed.
Kama says, can you use it all over? G used it on his
I
feet,
used it on my feet,
and it worked great. Yes, I would suggest you can use it all over. It's a moisturizer.
I can't stand dry feet. Just cannot stand dry feet.
Tracy says, do they have it out on the shelves yet? No, ma'am, not yet. It has not been released to the public yet. Saucy says, how much for the cream? Don't know yet, not until Van releases it. Patty G says, probably has arrowroot, helps to absorb.
No, it's a different chemical. Van is a chemist, and that's what he does. He can tell you how many molecules, breaks down this molecule to that neutron to add. When you start talking chemistry to Van, I'm like, Van, it's way over my head. He can actually break it down to help you understand, but he's probably one of the smartest guys I've ever met.
Joan asks, where do you find it? Well, when it's released, it will be...
We'll let you know.
Yes.
It'll be on his website.
It'll be wherever you can find the other Bull Snot products. Heather Ann says, evening, everyone. I haven't been on for a while. My granddaughter was born November 2nd and was in the NICU for 5 days, and my cousin died November 7th. Been a rough few weeks. Sweetheart, we'll keep you in our prayers, and I hope it sounds like that your granddaughter is out of the NICU
Shar
now.
says, Mr. G and Mrs. G, do you have anything to clean your car dash with? It's called Dashable.
And like I was saying, we'll keep you in our prayers,
Yes.
Heather. Tammy says, I want some of that. Need to tell Vern about it. Oh, I need to
You guys,
do that.
if you're wanting the products, just reach out to Van. Go to bullsnot.com or brownox.com. I mean, or either or, and
Or you
or
can
on
message him
Facebook,
through Facebook
and
as
just
well.
blow his messenger up. Say, hey, get that stuff out on the market. We need it.
Little Blinky says, I will testify for him. Marilyn says, I desperately need some. My skin is so dry, it splits open.
Van's motto is just ask for it. So go blow his Facebook page up and say, you said just ask for it? I'm asking for it. Where's it at? Put it out.
Luke says, you're supposed to duck walk
Tell him
so
Trucker
your,
G told you to tell him.
so your butt isn't right in front of the camera, LOL.
I don't duck walk, sweetheart.
Vicky says, I need that for my feet. Haven't found anything yet that has helped. Well, I'm telling you what.
I used it last night on my feet.
You know, Little Blinky's used it. Trench has used it. I've used it. I think Jen puts them on. Kay puts them on, and we're that's
Little
what,
Piggy
how
says,
many?
"Put me down for a case."
That's how many people that have used it, and we all have the same feeling about it. It works great, and even after you wash your hands,
You know
you
that
can
slimy feeling.
you don't get the slimy feeling, but your hands still feel like they're moisturized even after washing them. Sure says,
Oh, look! Spencer says, "Mr. G, do you have anything that brings leather back to life that's starting to dry, but not crack yet?"
Hideable.
Hideable.
It's a leather cleaner and conditioner.
Good stuff. I use it on my Harleys
I use it on my leather shoes. I had a pair of Doc Martens
for years. She's
that were just scuffed and they were old and tore up, and I used it on them, and they came back to life 100%.
How did this turn into a bull snot commercial?
Joyce says,
Oh, because
hi,
I brought
G.
this stuff in here.
Thank you. Thank you, Joyce, for the stars, hon. Star salute. Timothy Church says, my feet are always dry and callous no matter what I use.
Grandpa, you have your good night, brother.
Good night, Grandpa. Well, Timothy, once Van releases this, you're going to want to get some, hon. Karen says, I need it. I have psoriasis on my hands really bad. I can feel my skin tear when picking up things.
Yeah, no, I understand. And Blinky will attest to it.
Yes, Blinky used it the one evening and then again the next day.
I seen
and
it the
you
next
could
day, and
see
you
the
could see the
difference
nice
already.
pinks, new-looking skin.
Yeah, it wasn't dried out or anything like that. Little Blinky says, you brought out the cream and started bragging about it.
Because my hands were a little dry, Blinky, and I was actually thinking about you. I mean, I was actually impressed with the way your hands looked the next day.
And the thing is, it's so nice, and it's a thick, look at that. Just a little swipe of it on your finger and rub it all over your hands. You don't need a whole lot, so this is going to last you quite some time.
Frank says, I think I'll try some on my butt. Been riding that wild donkey again. Frank, that sounds like something that, well, it is after dark, isn't it? Frank's going to use it as a lube. Is what it sounds.
Mook says, you can put some hideable in my stocking so I can use it on my couch.
Frank, there's a thin line between moisturizer and lube, brother. But I don't judge.
Saucy says, I've been riding wild donkeys also. Timothy Church says, and you sponsor?
No, I don't get nothing for. I just use the products because they work great.
Heather Ann
I'm
says,
tired of people wasting their money on things that don't work.
Heather Ann says, thanks everyone, and the baby is doing great now. She's a tiny little thing, but she's thriving. Oh, that's great news, sweetheart.
Congratulations. Which one? Is it a new baby?
Her granddaughter was in the NICU.
Oh, I think she had a baby. I said congratulations because I thought somebody had a baby.
Little Blinky says, pink skin instead of the dry, cracked, dead skin. Yes, I mean, your hands did a major transformation, and you used it just that evening and then again the next day, and you could just see the difference. Marty says, can you get Bull Snot products from Amazon? Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can. It's cheaper if you get it by the case from brownax.com. You can get all the products in assorted. What he does is he puts all
He'll
the
make
different
it up for
products,
you.
all the different. He does a variety pack box case, and it's cheaper to do it that way.
Kama says, what is the difference between shinable and waxable? Shinable is for your tires.
Yeah.
Waxable is for your actual vehicle body.
Yes.
Carl says, what is it? Little Blinky says, curable. Saucy says, bless that child. She will grow. Trust me. Yes.
No,
She will
you
grow
said it
and
was a
thrive.
commercial last night as well. See if they will. Michelle says Blinky should have done it before and after. We didn't even think about it, to be
Didn't.
honest with you. Bull Stock products are the bomb, Tammy says.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
They're great. It's about time there's products out there that actually work with what they claim they do. What I like about Bull Snot is it does a whole lot more than it claims.
Shar says, my friend has psoriasis bad.
You know, ask Little Blinky. I mean, this stuff is
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
It's the bomb.
I just have dry skin on, like my feet get dry. I can't stand when your feet go into the sheets and they start
You can feel
catching
it
it.
tear.
And so I like my feet soft.
Judy 8 says, curable, dashable, shinable. I can't keep up, LOL.
There's all kinds of different bowls.
There's a whole line of Bull Snot products.
If you've seen the other
And
day,
it's
you've seen everything
growing.
that we unloaded out of the truck. We unloaded a whole pallet of the stuff. And that was for the truckers' holidays. And it's nice to have a company that gives back to the truckers.
Yes.
And not just takes their money.
Saucy says, we have the cure for cancer. I thought I should throw that out there.
I'm sure we do.
Michelle Brandon
But
says,
there ain't no money in cures.
no. Michelle Brandon says, I love my Visible. That Visible is a good product. They're all very good products.
Timothy says, is the load board getting better or not? Timothy, I stopped running the load board. I run contract freight because that load board's horrible. But we were having a conversation about that the other night.
Yeah.
And no, it's not getting better. It's getting worse.
Frank G. Truck says, I have to replenish my Bull Snot stash. The kids came for Thanksgiving and ran off with most of it.
It happens. It happens, brother.
You heard Mook already say that she wanted to find Hideable in her stocking. Travel and Pack said you should get an affiliate link. G's part of the Bull Snot posse.
I'm part of the
so
Bull
we're
Snot
good.
posse. He sends me the product, keeps me from having to buy it. So to me, it's payment because I love the stuff. Otherwise, I'd be buying it anyway.
Little Blinky says, I have other visible spots that I will do a before and after when it hits the shelf. There you go, Blinky. Do the before and after pics.
There you go, buddy.
Kema says, I went to Brown Ox going to order me a mixed case for Christmas. Trying to decide how to divide it up.
My big ones, you're going to want the visible. If you have leather, you're going to want the hideable. You're going to want the waxable.
Two staples you're going to want, visible and
Odorable.
blastable.
Yeah, the blastable.
Visible and blastable.
Blue,
And green.
green. What's the waxable? What color is that one? Orange, I think.
No,
I can't remember.
waxable is like the teal color.
Yeah.
Marge says, is it called hideable? No, hideable. B-U-L-L. Not hideable.
That's your leather. That's your leather.
Michelle says, lubable.
They got lubable. It's
Judy
for
says-
tires. To mounting tires.
Yeah.
No, it's actually mountable.
Mountable. Judy H says, there ain't no money in cures. 1000% true words, Mr. G. Frank G. Trek says, load boards are nothing but junk freight. Always have been.
Yep. You're always going to get the leftovers on the load boards. Even when the market was way up there, it was still the leftovers. Even though you thought, hey, we're making all kinds of money on the spot market. Yeah, you're still getting the leftovers.
Accidentally touched it, and now all the comments want to go live to you later. There we go. Amber Rose says, not your ass, little Blinky, please. Zone Within Rage says, I've been learning about gut health for the past 3 years. All skin issues stem from an unbalanced gut, meaning too much bad bacteria than good. You need to put a strong prebiotic, and probiotic. And it will cure up your skin issues. Little Blinky says it's not a cure. It subsides and relieves its flaky skin and itch. Targeted says, good evening, G's. How's the no vaping going, Mrs. G? It's going
been
good. I've been chewing
the hell out of gum.
Lots of gum. I actually just bought me another container of it to throw in my purse. Timothy Church says, mountable. Haha.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We've already been on here an hour and 20 minutes on it.
Have we really?
Guys, I think we're going to call it a night. We just want to come on here and say hi.
Say, what up, Buttercup?
Is that what you wanted to say?
Sure. Sounding good at the moment.
What she said.
What she said. Frank G. Truck says Jane uses Bull Snot on her stainless kitchen appliances. won't use anything else.
It doesn't
that
streak.
That is amazing
It don't
on
streak.
stainless.
Guys, if you use the Visible, the secret to the products is to use them right. They don't work unless you let them sit for a second. Like the Visible, spray it on there and let it sit 15 seconds before you wipe it.
And I'm telling you what, it cuts through soap
Soap scum.
scum like nobody's business. So if you have a problem with that in your showers, in your sinks, use it. Let it set 15 seconds, get your towel, and wipe it right off. Amber says, have a great night, G's.
Yeah, you guys have a good night too. We're going to head to bed.
Good night, guys.
Love you guys.
Love y'all. Bye. Now TT's awake.
Boom. I hit the button. Look,
Look at her.
I found the button.